Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading for October 13th to the 19th. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to jump right into the gateway. It's here, it's powerful, it's promising, and you will dramatically feel the difference from the past few weeks where you had a little bit of a squeeze. All right, even eclipse season, we're past all that. And you're definitely going to still feel the intense passion, right? With a Scorpio energy with Mars and Mercury in Scorpio. You're going to feel energetic. You're going to feel a lot of emotions. Everything that we broke down last week, right? But this week is very different, okay? I hope you like stability, commitments, fated events, getting what you deserve, me doing another night reading with you, maybe some October surprises as well this week. Good ones, all right? That's what is happening. Monday, October 13th, you've got Venus moving into Libra. This, by the way, is a loaded day. The biggest thing for you is honestly home and family, okay? So we're just letting you know. Home, family, the foundations of your life, going to be a big theme, but there's a lot of other stuff happening. In fact, the moon will be in your sign this day. All right, we'll talk about that later. But Venus moving into Libra, such a big deal, right? It's been forever that she's been in Libra while the sun has been in Libra. 3 years, I think. Anyway, she does her best here because Venus rules Libra. So when it comes to love and money and beauty and creativity and your values and things that bring you pleasure, you're going to feel magnetic and very optimistic and social. She is the life of the party. She makes magic happen. And her lover, Mars, is in his domicile too. He's in Scorpio, as you know. So you're going to feel fired up with intense determination and drive and willpower. And yeah, with that intensity as well. But it's a burning passion that you're going to feel with Venus in Libra, who, actually does help take the edge off Mars's in Scorpio. And remember, Scorpio rules your 5th house of joy and pleasure. So this is a big deal for you. Huge. 5th house is also love and romance. It's soulmate energy. It's family. It's children. Remember, I said you're going to have a lot of emphasis on home and family, as well as creative projects, procreation. A lot of y'all having babies. Congratulations. And I mean, you've got Venus and Mars together, right? You have the power couple of the solar system co-creating your transformation all month long. Now, Venus in Libra, that rules your 4th house of home and family. All month. You have so much home, family, significant other, parents, children, all of that. Even real estate, realtors. A lot of y'all getting your dream homes. Y'all are moving. A lot of y'all are moving. You're going to beautify your home too. You're going to find yourself really, finishing touches, maybe clearing things out, maybe doing some renovations. There's a lot of emphasis in general, though, on love and romance for you. Bunny stuff. Yeah. Contracts as well as networking, intimacy, investments for your future, commitments, but most of all, your burning passions. This is your magic carpet ride right here, taking you into the gateway. But before you even get there, you see what's happening. Venus in Libra opposite Neptune in Aries. 0 degrees. So you're probably still feeling Venus opposite Saturn from over the weekend. That spills over. So, what does this mean? This is definitely going to be a little bit of a squeeze when it comes to not only home and family, but also career. There may be a little bit of a tug of war, and there may be a little bit of indecisiveness. Also, marriage, relationships, contracts, money, creative endeavors, your dreams, your ideals, all on the table. So this day, you're probably going to ask yourself, regarding any of the things I just mentioned, is this real? Is this a thing? Is this going to be a thing? What's fantasy? What's real? Saturn is involved. So you're also going to be asking yourself, do I really want to take on these responsibilities? Is this worth investing my time? Think about it. Okay? Think about it. It really is all about your commitments here. A lot of emphasis on home and career. And again, maybe even a little tug of war between both. Venus, the little sister of Neptune, by the way. Yeah, they're at odds. It's fine. You just find the middle ground. Yeah. In this opposition, what's the middle ground? Well, they both rule the arts and music. And as you know, sound is healing. It soothes the soul. Hemisync, I've talked about. It works wonders. Play some, pop or jazz, whatever you want, okay? This is definitely going to be a time where this aspect can really set the tone of the week. And you are going to enter this gateway of massive abundance and goodness. So this is really a great day. Remember, the lower expression of Neptune is illusion, delusion, confusion, fantasy. So we want to clear that fog. Neptune can bring some fog. And that's why finding the middle ground is really important. Play music you love. Take a moment for yourself. Use it for meditation, creative expression, art. Neptune is visual. Go see a movie, go to the gallery, go to a museum, all of that. Photography, okay? It literally takes me like 20 minutes to write all of this on the whiteboard. And you see it's a loaded week. And yes, 20 minutes. I am left-handed. We know what left-handed people are like with whiteboards. But in that 20 minutes, the right side of my brain takes over my creative side. I zonk out. I'm in a whole other world. It's calming. It's spiritual. It's rewarding. So Neptune, once again, visualize, vision boards, visionary, Trello board, whatever you need. Just use creativity this day. Exercise your creative muscles, okay? And music, all right? They're both your soul expressing itself. And your intuition is going to be off the charts. To be honest, huge. The moon's in your sign. Conjuncting Jupiter, by the way. Amazing. We'll talk about it in the second spread. Now, one of the other reasons why this is such a big deal for you is because Pluto, the planet of power and empowerment and transformation, Scorpio's modern ruler of the underworld, will go direct today. When Pluto moves, he moves. You feel this. And out of all the signs, Cancer, you're really going to feel this because Pluto is in Aquarius. That is your 8th house. Okay? That's deep. That's Scorpio's home. So the 8th house has that intensity. And Pluto does too. Everything that you've been working on since May when Pluto is retrograde, all that deep inner work, shadow work, regarding relationships, partnerships, business partners, money, investments, inheritance, royalties, commissions, taxes, loans, all of that, okay? As well as your transformation. Well, now you're ready to show the world what you learned and what you're made of, and you're going to hit the ground running because Pluto is out of bounds, as you know, meaning he's a bit unhinged, meaning you'll be a little bit, like really going deep, okay? Really going deep, and it's a good thing, though. Well, it may be, it can be a little extreme, but you can handle it well. They handle it really well, all right? He's an Aquarius. Aquarius is very forward-thinking. It's very, the independent sign, very original, the rebel of the zodiac. I'm an Aquarius. We do our own thing, yeah. Here's why this is such a big deal for you, because don't forget, you've got Uranus and Gemini still trine Pluto and Aquarius. They're connecting. That's currents of energy flowing between them, bringing you change. Yeah, Uranus is all about your breakthroughs and your awakening, expanding your consciousness, connecting with Pluto and Aquarius in your 8th house of death and rebirth, caterpillar to butterfly. You're going through enormous change. Remember, this is part of the prison portal. It's years long, but they're at that early degree, so it's just getting started. You're about to go through enormous change because this is your awakening. It is your breakthrough. It's freedom. Uranus is freedom. So not only is it your transformation as well, Pluto's transformation, right? It's your personal revolution. So carpe diem. Get what you deserve, but don't resist change, right? They're asking you to change. And if you don't know what the prison portal is, I'll leave that video at the end of this video, what you can expect for you, Cancer, for the next 2 years, where you feel it really strongly. Remember, nobody on this planet has experienced it. It's the 4 outer planets, all change signs in a compressed period of time, and they're all aspecting. Never happened. Never happened. Anyway, you are definitely going to want radical shifts at this point. It is your 8th house. So again, really, really, really deep. And there is this level of intensity and intimacy that's, was it through the roof? Because again, you have Mars and Mercury in Scorpio in your 5th house as well. So, and you see they are gonna, yeah, we'll get there, but you're already feeling it from the beginning of the week. Now, Uranus, one last thing, is the sky god, yeah, rules Aquarius. And then Pluto, that's in Aquarius, is ruler of the underworld, right? Because he's Scorpio's ruler. So as above, so below. This is your higher calling. Connect with it. It's going to be a big day. And you're going to have money in your mind too. Because the moon actually moves into Leo at this point, which rules your 2nd house of money, income. You've got a lot of money stuff. Anyway, I'd like to officially welcome you to the Gateway, your magic carpet ride, on Tuesday, October 14th. It's a loaded day. You've got we've got the first grand trine, right? This is a grand air trine with Venus in Libra, trine Uranus in Gemini, and Pluto in Aquarius. As you know, Uranus trine Pluto in Aquarius, and this is why I'm harping on this, because it is a big deal for the week. This is all about breakthroughs, but this is a party, all right, with all the air signs. So you are going to feel very intellectual, inspired. Communication is going to be heightened. There's going to be agreements and verbal agreements, decision making, planning, all of that. There's got to be a lot that you're processing with Uranus and Pluto highly active. And then you've got Venus in the mix. So once again, relationships, partnerships, big themes here, but home and family is the biggest theme. All right. And that does include like your relationship with your children and significant other and things like that. But remember, trines are supportive. They have the nature of Jupiter. They work in your favor. But when you have a grand trine, this equilateral triangle, right? That pyramid, it brings this great potency, this charge like a battery to 3 areas of your life. And this grand air trine, all about deep passions. Okay, so you're really going to feel this. Again, mostly home, family, as well as relationships, intimacy, investments. There could be a lot that you're investing into right now. There's also, you definitely could get some sort of inheritance that's playing out. Okay, your parents, they're like, Shannon, we are retiring. We're gonna move to Alaska and start a fishing. Just eat fish all the time. You're taking over the business. You never know. You got Uranus, part of this grand air trine. Uranus is surprises and the unexpected. But whatever's happening here, just know this grand air trine is at that early degree, 0-1 degrees, new beginnings, also breakthroughs, right? Uranus, surprises, the unexpected. So yeah, it's Venus. If you're single, there you go. Amazing. That's huge. Yeah, a lot of you are going to possibly deepen relationships. And remember, it can be career as well. It can be like business partners. It can be investors. It's your 8th house. But definitely chance encounters. Expect them this week. Even shocking reveals. That's Uranus. He's like lightning. But remember, this is that feel-good intensity. And Venus trine Pluto alone is deep. Has everything to do with love and money. All right? You're definitely going to feel this. And there is a sense of reinventing yourself. And as I said in your monthly forecast, this is the first time anyone on this planet has experienced this. With Uranus trine Pluto, part of the prison portal as well, you're entering this brand new era. This is a peak, right? A new frontier for you, expanding your consciousness. Also, this is all about taking risks too, in love, in home, in career, while staying true to your authentic self. So this is your big break. And we technically have a kite formation. It's another planetary configuration with Venus, again, opposite Neptune. And Neptune's still conjunct Saturn. I mean, there's a lot happening here. A lot. So, you see what's happening same day. Jupiter trine Saturn. 25 degrees. It's been, what? 12 years? 11 years? Yeah. So you have the grand air trine. You have the power brokers, Venus and Mars, and their domiciles working their magic for you. And now you got Jupiter in your sign, exalted in your sign. Jupiter, the planet of luck and abundance and wisdom, expansion, profit, good fortune, working with Saturn, who's bringing you stability and structure and recognition and success for your long-term goals and commitments. Like, this is really big. You're set. This is absolutely amazing. This is pure potential that's long-lasting. And remember, Saturn is in Pisces with the North Node. Saturn in Pisces rules your 9th house. That's so spiritual. It's higher mind. It's also, and when I say that, it is inner wisdom. It's the 9th house. It's your perspective. It's your philosophies. You're definitely feeling a huge shift. But also, it is education. It's like you may be going back to school. You may be teaching. You may be taking online courses. 9th house is also travel. A lot of y'all are going to be traveling. There could be something in travel, work and travel. This is set up for the long term. There's something really big here. Foreign cultures, foreign lands. You may be working with people overseas. It's also publishing, book publishing and broadcasting, podcasts. You start a podcast? Tell me. I want to hear it. But this is optimistic. This is really great. Again, obviously, you're going to be significantly impacted with Jupiter in your sign. It's a security along with this as well. It's a whole new sensation for you, building a new foundation too through the next few months. This is a big deal. Now, if you are a cross watcher, and by the way, a lot of this is really expanding your worldview. Like, when I say the way that you see things are gonna shift, it's like a whole other level for you, because Jupiter's in your sign. This is all about you and your identity. This is all about you, your life purpose, everything. Everything's right here. So if you're a cross watcher, if you watch for your rising or your moon, for your husband, Joe, or for your daughter, your son, whoever, right? Your lover. There's so much happening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what your sign is going to feel the most here. It will be Venus opposite Neptune. Okay. So all the cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, are going to feel this the most. If you have any planets 0 to 3 degrees in any of those signs, you're really going to feel it. All right. You're also obviously going to feel Jupiter trine Saturn. All the water signs. Yeah, that's going to be Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We'll feel it the most. If you have any planets 24 to 26 degrees in any of those signs, you'll feel it the most. All right? So the other thing is, let me see here. Oh, yeah. So October 16th. Oh, I hope you're sitting down for this one. This is one of the biggest days of the month. You've got first the Sun square Jupiter in your sign, 24 degrees. So like I said in your monthly forecast, this one's not, it's fine. It's fine. There's just something here with home and family. Okay. Where This is one of those. Remember, Jupiter in any aspect always squeezes something good out of it. And again, this has to do with your perspective, your view, seeing the big picture. That's what this is for you. Okay, seeing the big picture when it comes to home, family, relationships. Yeah, there's something here. Your role as well in a relationship, home environment, as a mother, as a daughter, as a grandmother, anything. Yep. This is a bit of home improvement meets self improvement. Just remember, Jupiter doesn't have an off button. So avoid overdoing things or over extending yourself this day. Now, the sun in Libra is going to be opposite Chiron and Eris in Aries. Yeah. That perfects the next day. That's going to perfect on Friday, but you're really going to feel it on Thursday. All right. So Chiron and Eris and Aries, that's your 10th house. Career, your reputation, if you're, not working, if you're retired, just whatever you're deeply passionate about that you want to be known for or recognized for. But career is a big thing here, as well as achievements, social status, leadership. And then you have the sun in Libra in your 4th. So you have a T-square, all right? You've got the sun in Libra opposite Chiron and Eris. And then Chiron and Eris square the sun, square Jupiter, Jupiter square the sun. Like it's a big thing, okay? Just know Chiron is all about old wounds. And again, the only thing you have to know here is that you're going to do some healing. And you're going to go deep. Chiron, when I say old wounds, it can be all like going all the way back to childhood in the way that you are perceived, your reputation, being concerned about your reputation. And there may be something here that has to do with home and family too, like real estate, things like that, your actual home. Like maybe there's some insecurities about like the house that you live in or whatever it is. There's going to be things that come up around this time, okay? And here's the good news, is that there's confidence in your healing with what's happening here. It's almost like, facing any fears, water off a duck's back. Because Eris is here. Eris is Mars' sister. She's a goddess warrior. She's ripping off the Band-Aid. And you've got the sun and Jupiter involved, Jupiter in your sign. So there is a sense of optimism. Okay? I will climb that mountain. Yeah, I'm afraid of heights, but I'm going to climb it to get over any old wounds or fears. I will forgive and forget. I'm going to move on. I'm not going to let any old wounds define who I am now. That's what this is. Okay? Again, a lot that have to do with your reputation and career. Okay? A lot of, I'm not good enough to apply for this job. I'm not good enough for this. Or we're letting all that go. All right? And it is a day of like kindness. You might even receive random acts of kindness from strangers, from loved ones. It may be you that's, the one that's offering it. I'm here for you. All of that. On top of this, though, on top of the Grand Air Trine and the Rare Grand Trine, the Prison Portal, you have another T-square. You have 2 T-squares this day, and this has to do with the Moon in Virgo. So this is very interesting. This can be, for you, there's a lot going on your mind. All right? Moon in Virgo, as we know, because we've had the South Node in Virgo all year. So we've talked about the Moon in Virgo. The South Node in Virgo, we can be a little detail-oriented, very fact-checky, perfectionist energy, all about the details. But it's your habits, it's your daily routines, patterns, and being overly analytical that may come up. And over-analytical for you may be a thing because Virgo rules your 3rd house. 3rd house is the mind. And Virgo is Mercury ruled. Mercury rules the 3rd house. So just be very mindful, because this is a T-square that is has a little bit more of an impact, because the moon in Virgo will square both Uranus and Gemini and Juno, Jupiter's wife, now in Sagittarius. And then Uranus is going to be opposite Juno. All right. So there may be something here where you're overthinking. There may be, especially with your daily activities, especially with work, especially with health matters, but it can get really deep. Remember, Uranus and Gemini rules your 12th house, which is the subconscious. It's, intuition as well. It's very spiritual. It's very nebulous, but it's also healing. It's like rest and retreat and healing. So you have this on top of the T-square with the Sun square Jupiter and Chiron involved. Just be mindful. This can be a lot of processing and a lot of going deep. You've got Mars and Mercury in Scorpio. Remember that they're bringing truths to the surface, but so is Pluto in Aquarius. So there may be something here where you have to face some truths. That's all I'm saying, Cancer. All right. The good news is that Venus will sextile Juno. That's amazing. That's happening here. And then remember, you have Venus in Libra and then Juno in Sagittarius. And, that's two goddesses. Yeah. So really love this. There's definitely something with commitments. We'll talk about in the second spread, both of these. Okay. The moon conjuncting the South Node. Yeah. We'll talk about it. We even have a yod. We have a yod this day too. But honestly, there may be something here where you have to get a little uncomfortable to get comfortable. Now, you see that Mars in Scorpio, the intense passion, right, will trine the North Node in Pisces and sextile the South Node in Virgo. So there's something destined here. There's something fated here. Please pay attention to this. Opportunities are opening up for you. This is an amazing nodal axis that is... It's another gateway. It's a gateway within a gateway. All right. So something destined. Yeah. Vibrate at that high frequency. You got Jupiter trine Saturn at the same time. Jupiter in your sign. Saturn is karma, with Mars on the nodes of fate. So when I see what's happening for you, Cancer, there's some big transformation that you're going through, really deep. And there's something, when I say something fated, again, a lot of this has to do with your worldview, your perspective. You've got the North Node in Pisces, right, in your 9th house. You've got the South Node in Virgo in your 3rd. So there's something here with the mind, with the physical mind, the higher mind, expanding your consciousness, all about your life purpose. Isn't that crazy? Because this is on the nodes of fate, your life purpose, your mission statement. So there's something here that's really meaningful and spiritual and purposeful. And this is you just fulfilling your dreams and your destiny with confidence and compassion. And it's Mars that's on the North Node, right? Trine the North Node, sextile the South Node. So there's something, and not only Mars, Mercury. Remember, Mercury and Mars are traveling together. So Mercury will also trine the North Node here too. So it just looks like there's something really fated that's happening that's going to change. That's going to completely flip the script for you. A lot of it has to do with love, romance, joy, pleasure, family, children, sex, creative projects, hobbies, even something entrepreneurial here for you as well. And it feels like a lot of y'all may be turning your hobbies into something, maybe a side hustle to monetize. You definitely might be selling something, opening shop, starting a business. There's definitely some conversations you're going to be having, deep conversations with, Chiron still active. And again, just a lot of family energy. Okay. Siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, even neighbors. There may be new neighbors, or again, because you're moving, that may be part of the South Node in Virgo. And the reason why that's important is because the moon in Virgo will conjunct the South Node in Virgo. So something's leaving. This is a hot potato of a day. All right. There's something going, and a lot of it, because it is your 3rd house, it does feel like a lot of it's you and the way that your mind is shifting. Remember, Virgo, Mercury ruling your third house of the mind and communication. So whether it's old habits or people's or memory or circumstances, they, from the past, it's floating back, coming back to the surface. It's going to be up here. And it may be some communication. It could literally be people that had an impact on you. That's part of what you need to heal in the past. But with what's happening here, when you've got Mars and Mercury on the south node and the north node, Mars is like a laser, by the way, okay? And takes no prisoners. So when I say you're letting something go, the south node is the past, leaving things in the past. It's even past lives. It's learning your lessons, life learned. Learn something here. Mars is like a laser, so this may be some cold turkey letting go, okay? I'll talk about more in the second spread because I need to keep up with Mars. He's moving fast here. Mars is just definitely moving the needle forward for you. Now, Sunday, October 19th, you've got Mercury and Mars conjunct in Scorpio, 18 degrees. Buckle up. This is it. Again, you've been feeling it all week. That intense passion, that burning passion is like boiling over at this point. It's your fifth house of passion and pleasure and joy. And Mercury and Mars are merging their energies, but this is their perfection. And if Mercury is what you're thinking, what's on your mind, Mars is how you get it. And remember, these two are unstoppable. You're going to get what you're getting to get, all right? So it does come with a disclaimer, this aspect, because it is extra penetrating and it's like beast mode. And it's stimulating, it's expressive, it's fiery, it's hold my beer energy. It gets the job done. Yeah, it's this high intensity verve that you're going to feel going after your goals and ideas and networking. And again, big focus on investments for your future and building relationships and wealth and your legacy. It is putting wheels in motion. Now, remember, it is also great, intense passion. And it can be fiery. So there is a lower expression here. And it can be a bit abrasive. And it can be a little, it like tempers flaring. That's Mars and Mercury together in Scorpio. Yeah. It can be very 9-inch nails. The very, remember I talked about the grudge. Yeah. Holding on to grudges, not letting things go. Right? It can be revelations. It can be obsessions. It can be truths coming to the surface, like I said, but maybe you hear something and you're reactive and not responsive. It's manipulation. It's mind games. It's power struggles. Come at me, bro energy. Hold my beer energy. Yeah, it works both ways here. Yeah. Scorpio, remember, is the scorpion and has a stinger. And these stings linger, all right? And remember, Pluto, Scorpio's ruler, is planets gone wild in your 8th house, which is deep and intense and can have some extremity to it. So just keep that in mind, especially with love and money. So remember that you create your reality. You're on a karmic journey. And literally a week where the nodes of fate are activated by Mars. Yeah. Just remember everything that you do and say, they have ripple effects. So what a great day. What a great day to stay hyper-focused on your goals and your legacy and take advantage of these amazing gateways. All right. And by the way, we have a second one. We have another grand air trine with a moon in Libra, Uranus in Gemini, and Pluto in Aquarius. That's amazing. So a lot more emphasis, again, on home, family, for you, your domestic sector. The moon will also conjunct Venus this day in Libra. So big energy, especially with love and relationships too, and contracts. A lot of you are buying homes. There's stuff in the home. But it is this really good, feel-good energy. Very social, like I said. It is like the, dancing and Barbie. You're Margot Robbie. And remember, this is all setting the stage for the very, very amazing new moon in Libra next week. All right? So and thank you everybody for joining greatawakener.com. Oh my goodness. What a journey that's been. And this is the week that speaking of truths coming to the surface, secrets revealed. Yeah, this is gonna be the week of my big reveal, the big secret project I've been working on. That really excited to show y'all. Anyway, it's in the description box, all the information. Cancer, let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you for this week, October 13th to the 19th. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh yeah. Okay. Cancer. Yep. Thank you, Cancer. You listen. I do a traditional. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Like this is, you got Jupiter in your. You're finally seeing Jupiter. Like you're just wait until this month. All right. So, this week, I do a traditional Cultic Cross spread. Offers the best overview, especially for a weekly reading. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know we will. Secondly, Cancer, thank you for being you. Thank you for burning the midnight oil with me again. Try to get these forecasts up. I'm always, yeah, it's been like y'all are in the same boat. Everybody's in the same boat. There's been a lot of energies. Y'all are amazing. Let's see what we got. Oh my, don't. You're gonna. I gave you a spin of the world. Anyway, you have no idea. You're gonna make this very easy for me. You're gonna make this very easy. You're good. This is probably your best reading ever of all time. Ace of Wands. There you go. Right off the bat, there's your new opportunity. There's the gateway that's opening up for you. How funny. Ace of Wands. Amazing. The Hand of Spirit offering you the biggest wand in the deck. Remember, you got career stuff, work stuff, but also, yeah, there's a lot of, like I said, romance and things like that. It's wands, or passions, right? And I said that this is a week where if you're, a lot of you are going to be reinventing yourself, but it's also like new beginnings. Go get it. This is amazing. You see the leaves sprouting from the wand too, by the way? Yeah. There's something, remember Jupiter in your sign trine Saturn, for something growing for the long term. All right. So whether career, relationship, new home, whatever it is, just wands, very career, profession related, but also your passions, deep passions, a lot of creative energy here too. Creative projects with the Empress. What? In the heart of your spread? I don't remember the last time you had the Empress in the heart of your spread. This is a goddess. This is everything. The Empress is your soul glorified. This is love and passion. This is deep passion. This is super conscious love. This is sensuality. It's sexuality. You've got Mars. You've got Mars and Mercury and Scorpio in your 5th house. You have Venus and Libra. We even see the symbol of Venus. Stone-shaped heart here. So love, pleasure, relationships, all of that. Money. Yeah? She holds a golden scepter. Yep, the golden scepter creates this abundance. Anything she touches turns to gold. You've got, by the way, when I said some of y'all having babies, she's pregnant. Congratulations. And because you have a lot of home and family energy, it could just, maybe you're welcoming a baby into your home, grandkid, thing like, yeah, you're good. You've got me speechless. I've never, this is amazing. I can't even, okay, so the other thing is, there's a lot of comfort here. You're going to feel a lot of comfort this week. You see her just kind of just chilling out, lounging. You see the golden wheat indicating this new crop. Well, that's the Empress. The Empress is card 3, the birth of new things, creation. With that Ace of Wands, a lot of you are having babies. A lot of you are also, starting relationships. You got the power couple together and their domiciles. Yeah, you're good.
And again, a lot of creative projects here, creativity. There's just something new that has this huge potential for growth. Even the pomegranates all over her gown, representing like fertility and growth. I mean, there's everything here. The leaves I pointed out. Look, the tower in your challenge area. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It feels like there's something you're coming out of. And that's the other thing. There, remember, with Juno highly active this week, with the fact that we're in Libra season, with Venus in Libra, with Mars in Scorpio, with you having Pluto in Aquarius in your 8th, there is a lot of focus and attention on relationships and commitments and partnerships. And again, it doesn't have to be love. It can be career. It could be a one-on-one. But very interesting. The tower attributed to Mars. Mars is in Scorpio in your 5th. So it just feels like you're coming out of something that could have been a little wild. Yeah. And the other thing is, yeah, there may be something unexpected that does happen this week. And it's something that you recognize it's got to go with Mars trining the North Node, sextiling the South Node, and the Moon conjunct the South Node in Virgo. So there may be something here, and it just may be, like a facet or a part of a relationship. Or remember, a lot of this has to do with your perspective, how you see certain relationships, anything where you're hard on yourself as well, letting it go. Old patterns, habits, there could be something here that's like the universe is saying, look, we've got a lot of growth for you. You got to let this go. Oh, you're not going to? Okay, we're going to do it with Uranus and Gemini. Okay. Now, King of Cups, Temperance. You're amazing. You're good. Yeah, the King of Cups. This is someone soulful. I love the King of Cups. His heart is full. He is the rock for other people. And he's very emotionally stable. This is someone who has a lot of compassion, yeah, and empathy and kindness and love. So really love this for you. I feel like there's just a sense of like, that is what you want right now. There's a sense of even like service to others still, with a lot of this Virgo energy as well. But there's so much stability here. I mean, look at him. He's comfortable. She's comfortable. You got Temperance in the root of your spread. So Temperance is all about self-restraint. Yeah. It's moderation, balance, mind, body, spirit. You have an archangel here telling you, hey, you on this new path, oh, you're good. You know why? Because I got you. I'm going to make sure you get to wherever you want to go. And you're going to get there. With that 10 of Cups in your future, again, you have so much relationship stuff, family stuff, children, home, everything here. It's Cups. It's emotional fulfillment. It's love. It's feelings. It's relationships. It's even intuition, all of that. The only rainbow and tarot, you're indicating this promising future. You're amazing. You're good. Everything's leading to this. It's like this fairy tale happy ending. That's absolutely amazing. There's so much joy here. Okay. I don't even know. Like you're really good. Let's get to your stuff. There is something new happening for you in a really big way this week. All right, Cancer. All right. If you like this reading, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what is going on. Cancer, this is... You see what happens when Jupiter trines Saturn, right? Jupiter in your sign. And it's just the fact that you had Jupiter... Well, you had Venus sextile Jupiter last week, right? Which was amazing. So I really love that for you. You could have signed something. You could have started something new. We talked about last week, but remember, Jupiter in your sign only had like one aspect every month the past few months. So now you're really seeing Jupiter, do things for you. All right, let's, yep. Oh my gosh. What do we got? Oh my, This is like the golden buzzer. You're going to get a mic drop. You're going to get, I don't even know. I'll give you this. Oh, I didn't even, yeah, oh, yeah, I'll give you, speaking of sound, you're going to get a little, did you hear that? You're good. I don't even, okay. Yeah, you got me like giddy. You got strength. Of course, you got strength. Like you got Pluto in your 8th house. That is pure empowerment. That's self beliefs. That's confidence. You got strength. All about the heart, the strong heart energy with that King of Cups, even with the Empress. The self love, knowing that, like you have infinite possibilities, and you know that. Because you know that you create your reality. And there is a sense of all this courage comes from your heart. And it's such a heartful, like, you have the Cups, you have the Empress, you have the King Cups, you have Temperance here. It's amazing. And just, so yeah, stay empowered. You got that Queen of Wands and your external factors area. Someone's opening doors for you. The Queen of Wands she's, first of all, she's a Queen of Wands. She gets whatever she wants. Yep. She's also a businesswoman. She's, entrepreneur, big leader here, but very charismatic, very regal. People gravitate toward her. People want to know what she has to say. She's very social. Amazing. She's got the powers of the sun. I mean, you see the sunflower in her hand. I mean, you're which is optimism and joy and opportunities. Like, you've got someone on your side opening doors for you, making things happen for you. The other thing is, some of y'all are on this journey with someone who is just, it's like you and this other person are the Venus and Mars of the week. I mean, this is powerful. This is all about law of attraction. Coming after that 10 of Cups, like, that's amazing. So yeah, there may be someone that, and she's Aries, by the way. So it could be an Aries, it could be an Aries rising, it could be Aries moon. 3 of Wands, another Aries card. How amazing. You're ready to go. You're ready to go. Look, it's all sky. Yeah? What do we say? The sky's the limit. What I say about you this week, it's all about expanding your worldview, your perspective, how you see things. He's ready to leave his village, to go meet people, to explore, to go do things, all in the name of self-discovery. That's what's happening for you this week. It's like the biggest thing, and that's all that you want. And 3 is a vibration of the Empress. New. There's something new adventure. And then the 4 of Wands. You're good. It's the hurrah card. A card of just so much joy and celebration. And remember, I said a lot of y'all, it's just partnerships, commitments, and home and family. Right there. A lot of y'all getting married. A lot of y'all getting proposed to. A lot of y'all are starting new jobs, new careers. Pay attention. This is big. You hear that, Sarah? This is big. Okay? This is amazing. Okay? There's milestones here. But this is that freedom I was talking about earlier. That's Uranus trine Pluto, but you also have Pluto in Aquarius in your 8th. Look, they're outside the castle for a reason. Look how happy, there's this freeness. We did it. Yeah, we did it. We got it. I love this. A lot of y'all getting married. A lot of y'all having babies. This is milestones. Starting your own business. Remember, Wands, at the end of the day, it's still passions, right? But highly associated with career. And you got the 3 of Wands, you got the 4 of Wands, you got the Queen of Wands, you got 3 Aries cards. Aries rules your 10th house of career and fame and public recognition and honors and achievements. You're good. You're good. And just Wands in general, again, your passions, you got it here. Wow. I don't even know what to say. Like, this is really amazing. But yeah, there is going to be something when it comes to possibly something that, there just may be something a little unexpected that you may have to, address this week. It can be with a relationship. It can be something that does bring you joy and pleasure. But it does also feel like there maybe like you realize you have to like jump ship on something too. There's your moment. Remember, the Tower moment doesn't happen to you; it happens for you. Yeah, you're good. This is like the perfect. Oh my gosh, you're really good. I don't even know what to say. Like you're really okay. You're good. You don't need. You're good. Cancer next week. Yep, we got that new moon in Libra. A lot of y'all moving. A lot of y'all getting engaged, moving in with someone that you met. Things like that. Yep, doing things with your home, renovations, putting in new floors, whatever it is, beautifying. It's Venus, right? But also a new moon. Anyway, and then second spread. Yeah, we'll look at some things. We'll look at Venus sextile Gina. We'll look at the South Node conjuncting the moon in Virgo. That's going to be possibly the biggest thing with you because there may be a conversation you might have to have. Anyway, tier 3 members, you know where to find the link for the second spread. Really good and legendary members. Anyone's welcome to join. Y'all are amazing. I can't even know. I'm already thinking what's your title this week for your video? Anyway, Cancer. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thanks so much, Cancer. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.